Okay, so Dylan, what are we doing?
We're getting blue Gatorade because that one's my favorite, and Powerade.
This one's Mountain Berry Blast versus Cool Blue.
Yeah.
What do you think of those two?
I think that's fair.
This is something I want you to test out for the next few episodes, but what I want from you is like a cool intro song.
Okay, that's going to be hard, but
It is hard.
I'll try to make up one.
Okay, sounds good. Do you want to try it this time or should we wait till next time?
We'll try it this time.
Okay, sounds good.
And it has to be our own song. We can't just steal someone else's.
Do you remember the song that you made up for your piano school?
I forgot.
That's okay. To make up a song on the fly is actually really difficult. Oh, hey, there, do that. Do it loud. Nice. Welcome to the HeyBucko podcast. I'm Dad, and with me today is...
I'm Dad.
Who are you?
Dylan.
Dylan?
AKA Dad's son.
Oh, so Dylan and I decided that we needed to have a podcast, mainly because we both like to talk a lot.
Yep.
And
do.
Yeah, and so one thing I know about Dylan is he just loves talking, and he loves talking about big stuff. So I think it's important for us to record this and allow other people to listen in to Dylan's conversations. Dylan, we have an experiment that we're going to do today. Do you want to let the listener in on what our experiment is today?
Yeah. It's Powerade versus Gatorade. We're going to see which one tastes better.
Yep.
We couldn't find the exact same, but we got similar ones.
Right. Why do we want to taste the difference between Gatorade and Powerade?
Because we've never known which one's better. Like I said last video,
Podcast?
my dad and me always liked Gatorade more because it has a better logo.
Yep.
So we're seeing which one we'll actually like better.
Okay.
Because, like I said in the last video, Gatorade, Powerade. Gatorade, Powerade.
You've never tasted them so close together before, so you actually don't know which one tastes better.
Yeah.
And now today we get to try that out.
Yeah.
So we chose, you chose the flavors, and basically the only criteria was, what were you looking for when you were looking for flavor?
We were looking for the same one.
Right, but when you went to the list of drinks, you knew exactly which one to grab. Why did you know that?
The Gatorade logo is so easy to find. The Powerade one is kind of just looks like a drink.
Oh, yeah.
That's
So you're
another
talking about the label, but and let's get to that because I love where your head is going because I think that that's where this conversation is leading. But what I mean by that is you wanted a specific flavor, but you didn't say you wanted strawberry. You didn't say you wanted watermelon. What'd you say when you said you wanted a flavor?
I said I wanted blue.
Blue.
Because last podcast,
Yeah.
I said that blue's my favorite. Red sucks.
You did say that. Which is so funny because that means we could find the exact same flavor of Powerade and Gatorade, right?
Yeah.
Because none of the names really matched up. For the Powerade, we have Mountain Berry Blast. What do we have for Gatorade today, Dylan?
Let me look. Where is the...
Did you find it?
Cool Blue?
Cool Blue, that's right. So I grew up with Cool Blue.
Really?
When I was your age, Gatorade was all the rage, and Powerade was kind of... I remember it being a new guy on the block, and Gatorade was at all the basketball games, and back then, basketball was the thing. We had Michael Jordan, he was slam dunking from half-court lines, and that drink was everywhere. Powerade, not so much, but I feel like in the modern day, Powerade has kind of climbed a little bit. So go for it. Yeah, what's up?
When you're talking about Gatorade in soccer,
Yeah.
It reminded me of the song "Water Sucks."
Oh, yes. What's that song sound like?
Water sucks. It really sucks. Water sucks. It really sucks.
Hey, you're not supposed to say that word.
I've already said, but
Yeah.
red Gatorade sucks.
Oh, yeah, you did say that. That's funny,
Plus,
Dylan.
it's a boys'
Where did that song come?
podcast.
Yeah, it's a boys' podcast. We can pretty
My
much
mom-
say whatever we want.
My mom talked about it.
She talked about it?
Yeah.
She said, on the boys' podcast, you can say whatever you want?
No.
Oh.
I thought they meant like the song. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah. No, I'm just messing with you.
I knew
Yeah.
it. I knew you.
No, of course you can. Yeah, no, this is a boys' podcast. You can say whatever you want. Okay, so I think the first thing we want to do you have any experience with either of these drinks?
Like what?
I don't know. Do you have any memories of any of these drinks? We don't really drink these in our house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't.
No. But in my day, we used to drink them a lot because it was supposed to quench your thirst. It was supposed to be something that you take to sports games, and it was able to make you feel hydrated. But I don't know the science behind it. But that was kind of the idea. Now, there were a lot of drinks, and Dylan was pulling a lot of blue ones. But I pulled the ones that I think are the closest in taste, and also I made sure that these both had 80 calories per serving. So
I didn't know that.
What?
Let's see if there's 80.
Yeah, it's on the nutrition's facts. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see 80, and then that one, I already saw the 80 on that one.
Okay, because there were a few 0 calories, which I think is pretty in vogue right now, but I wanted the real deal. So anyway, at first glance, what do you think of both of the bottles?
They look the exact same. I mean, not like, besides that, if they were all just blank,
Yeah.
like the only difference would be like the design and the thing.
Yeah?
cup.
See, look at these little diamonds on the Powerade. The Powerade bottle, it has these diamonds in it,
Yeah, it's really cool.
and it feels more aggressive to me. Whereas the bottle that you're holding, Dylan, the Gatorade bottle, it feels more like
Yeah, it does feel
comforting.
Yeah, this one feels more comforting. Especially when it's cold, straight from like the... Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that it's because your bottle has like a little bit of a roundness to it. Kind of feels like a ball. Like maybe it looks like a football or something, but it kind of feels like squishy. It feels like...
Yeah.
But this one here kind of feels like it has hard edges on it, and it feels more aggressive. And I think sports people, when they see this more aggressive bottle, I think that they think that this is a more aggressive drink now.
Really?
I don't know if that's true, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. What do you think about the tops? The Powerade has a black top, and the Gatorade has an orange top. What do you think of that?
Since I kind of like black, I think I like the black top better.
Yeah, as far as design goes, graphic design, and I think you're spot on, the black with the Powerade actually makes it look more like minimal and cool.
Because this kind of is intense on your eyes, the orange.
It is intense, but here's the fun thing.
What?
You saw Gatorade first, didn't you?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Because of the orange top.
Yeah. Listen to you. You know about package design. Yeah, so the orange top, it like caught your eyes right away.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Because I know that Gatorade always has orange tops. Orange tops.
Yeah, and that's a
But I mean, like, I've never, like, seen these. So I'm like, which one is this?
Yeah. Well, and that's a unique thing that Gatorade does is they use that orange, huh?
Yeah.
And I think that's a really interesting thing with package design is the difference between making something look good and making something stand out. Because in order to make it stand out, it's got to be a little weird, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know any people who stand out because they dress? Why are you laughing?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yes.
I don't know what you're thinking.
I don't know.
Who do you think is dresses with? You said what you?
I don't know.
Well, do you think?
I was kind of thinking that.
What were you thinking?
You?
You're thinking me?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Like, it's not weird, but like...
Oh, no, I take
cool.
that. Thank you. Yeah, no, I take it as a compliment.
I think that, like, you stand out because you're cool.
Thank you. But I also think I stand out because I look a little different, right?
Yeah. Cool different.
Cool different. I think you're the same way. But yeah, I think it's really cool to lean into things that are uniquely you. Oh, you're already getting into it. Holy cow. Well, you're ready for this. Yeah, you're thirsty. I forgot about that. I'm going to open this up for the mic right here. Should we take our first drink and see what we think?
That's nice.
That is nice. Mine's nice too. Okay, we're going to swap. We're going to see what the other ones taste like. Oh.
Gatorade's better.
Gatorade is way better.
Yeah, it's way better.
Whoa.
Gatorade's way better.
Holy cow.
That's like 10 times better.
So the way that this started was that I told Dylan that I like Gatorade better, and then I kind of was like, well, I like the logo better. But the taste is way better, and I feel like I've always known that. Here, you probably want to drink this one. I want one more drink.
Yeah, because that one tastes way better.
And I'll drink this crappy one.
No, you can drink some.
No, I'll drink the crappy one. It's weird to me that they're both the same amount of calories, but this one, Powerade, tastes so much worse. It tastes like crap.
Yeah, especially like like that tastes like crap. That tastes bad.
Yeah, it
compared
tastes
to Gatorade.
Objectively worse than Gatorade.
Yeah, crazy, like, worse.
Oh, man. Well, okay, so let's talk about the logo a little bit. Powerade, they are mirroring their package design with a very structured, aggressive font. And again, Gatorade is also reinforcing their brand with their bottle because their G is so curvy. The Gatorade brand is a lot less aggressive, but it's interesting because it tastes like it looks.
Yeah,
A little more juicy. Oh, do you have anything else we want to talk about with Gatorade versus Powerade?
Well, I was right. I thought that Gatorade would win.
You were right.
So for now on, we're going to like Gatorade way better than Powerade.
We like Gatorade, guys. We're a Gatorade family.
Yeah.
Yep. Go Bulls. Dylan, today you and your friend were playing video games, and your friend showed you something really cool. What was that?
Amiibo.
What's Amiibo?
Amiibo.
What's a Amiibo?
Okay, so Amiibo is a thing that you can buy. And like it comes in lots of shapes and sizes.
It's a thing you can buy that comes in lots. Okay.
Just shapes.
Hold on.
And different characters.
So is it for video games?
Yeah.
So what? So it's a thing you buy for video games. Is it like a new controller?
No.
So what does it look like?
It can look like a lot of things. It usually looks like a character of a game.
Oh.
And like the characters match with the game that you have.
Okay. So you're holding onto one right now.
It's a goblin or a goblin from or a Boko from Zelda. So the other one that I was talking about, like that sometimes comes in, is like this just tiny chip.
Oh.
Like a circle chip.
Okay. So it's basically, it looks kind of like an action figure on a platform, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically just that.
It kind of, you can put it up, you can set it beside your bed, and it can watch over you at night and stare at you. But it's on a little platform. What does it do?
So you scan it on the finger,
Joystick?
the joystick, yeah.
Yeah.
So you put the pad on the joystick,
Okay.
and then it depends on which one you have. So like the Doblin one gives you meat, the Link one gives you fish and a bow, the Ganon one gives you sword and some type of food. I don't know because I haven't experienced it.
So how did August like show you this? Because this kind of blew my mind. How did how did he learn about it, and how did he show it to you?
Well, so I was going into his house.
Mm-hmm.
I got up and I saw this little thing, and I've heard of Amiibos, but I've only seen like the little circle chip ones.
Okay.
And I was like, "What's that?" And he said, "It's Amiibo." I was like, "Oh." I said, "Oh," in my brain. I didn't say that out loud. And I said,
I said, "Oh," in my brain. Oh.
And then, he said, "Do you want to scan it into your game?" I said, "I mean, yeah." And then that's how I know that fish fell from the sky. So fish fell from the sky, literally fell from the sky.
Oh, cool.
And it's one treasure
on your
chest.
video game?
Yeah.
Just from you putting it on the joystick?
Yeah.
Wow.
Meat fell from the sky with the Doblin one. And the fish were actually somehow alive.
Really?
And on like the ground.
Yeah.
They were trying to get water. And inside the chest was this actually rare bow. It said that it was rare.
Yeah.
And well, I guess it didn't say, but it had sparkles on it, and that means that's rare.
August discovered this. His dad must have bought it for him.
Yeah, probably.
And then he showed it to you. He put it on your game, and then fish fell from the sky. How did you get the bow then?
Well, a treasure chest fell from the sky.
Okay. And the treasure chest had a bow in there.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And then so then you came to me and you were like, I need one of these Amiibos. And I was like, what? And I didn't know what it meant. But we went to the store. And Dylan, you walked right up to the counter, and what did you say?
I said, are those statue thingies Amiibos? And he said, yes.
He said, yeah, yes, they are, son.
And then I looked at them. I was like, which one do I want? Do I want the Ganon one or the Doblin one?
Right.
And I really wanted the Ganon one. But then I noticed that the Doblin one was more OP.
Why was it OP?
Because, the Ganon one only gives you swords and some other thing. But the Doblin one gives you random stuff. So, you would get, like, if you like, and, like, you scan them every day.
Yeah.
It's like a daily present, so it can kind of be like a waste, because you wouldn't break a sword every day.
Dylan, that is I'm actually so proud of you for what you just said. I'm going to break this down for you because, for the listener, I didn't know that that's how you made that choice. That is wonderful. Do you know why I think that?
Why?
Like, do you have any ideas of why I would think that?
Because it's smart?
It is smart. I think a lot of kids don't think that way. I could be wrong, but the fact that you thought about the Doblin is going to give me things that are going to last forever. They might not be as powerful as the swords coming from Ganon, but I can always find a sword. But I probably can't find these things that the Doblin is going to drop. That makes me really happy that that's how you made that decision. That's really cool. Good job, Dylan.
Like some stuff from the Doblin, you can only get from the Doblin.
Right. Yeah, and I'm sure that...
And, like, all the Ganon is just, like, swords. He just said swords. So I doubt that it's, like, a special thing.
Well, I could see the swords. I could see the swords being, like, special swords, but you're right. They will break, right?
Yeah.
But, like, what did you get from the Doblin today?
I actually got a paraglider. I got some fabric for my paraglider, so I can actually make a Doblin paraglider.
Yeah, it sounds so funny. It sounds so funny when you say that. But no, it is so cool because the Dylan showed it to me. And what does the fabric make your glider look like?
So it makes it look like a Doblin, so it has like this Doblin face.
Yeah.
And it has like, for some reason, stitches. That's probably because you have to like stitch it together.
And it's so cool because you and August are now going to be able to share your. He'll let you use Link, and you'll let him use the Doblin, and you guys will both get things from each other.
Yeah.
That's such a cool thing. I didn't know that Nintendo did that. That's so cool that they do that. It's something about Nintendo that's really cool is they've always, the beginning days of Nintendo was all about sitting with your friends in the same room. And it's so interesting that Nintendo found a way to make people, to kind of encourage people to get together. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else do we want to talk about? Anything else?
Should we like tell them like what Doblins and
Zelda tell them.
Is? I almost said One Piece.
Yeah, tell them.
So like Link, Zelda is the princess.
Yeah.
Link is
I get that wrong a lot, don't I?
I know. Link is the knight. Do you know why? Why Dad gets it wrong? It's because the game is called Zelda, but the main character is Link.
Yep.
So, because Link is the knight that you're trying to save her.
Yeah. And when I was little, I never played Zelda, so I always thought that Link was Zelda,
Yeah.
But the game, it's one of your favorite games, and we have great memories of playing the Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
But you're now playing both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about the games?
Part about Tears of the Kingdom? But like the memories and... Because like that was the first Zelda game that we ever played.
Yeah, remember when we used to put on Coulter Wall music and go horse? We'd go horse hunting?
Yeah, that was really fun. Whenever I hear about Breath of the Wild, Coulter Wall always plays in my head.
Yeah. That's like kind of the whole year we listened to Coulter Wall, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we liked that song while we were hunting for horses.
Yeah.
What's your favorite horse? What's the name of your favorite horse?
You know the one that you like the most? Blackie. He's my favorite.
Blackie's a good horse.
He's a really fast horse.
Yep. Yeah, we have Milkshake.
Blackie, Biggie, Black P, Zonate.
Zonate?
Yeah.
That's a cool
He's a
name.
new one in Tears of the Kingdom.
How'd you name him?
Well, Mr. Zonite.
Mr. Zonite?
Yeah.
How'd you name him that? Where'd that name come from?
Zonite is like the building materials in Zelda.
Oh, okay.
And like now they don't really use horses anymore. They use Zonite to like build cars.
Oh, in Tears of the
like,
Kingdom. Got it. I haven't played much of Tears of the Kingdom, so I don't know.
So I was like, I think I should name my horse Zonite.
Mr. Zonite. That's a fun name. I like that.
Yeah.
Cool. So you have like 5 horses?
I feel like I have 6.
Do you still have that giant horse?
Yeah, that was Biggie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We went on a mission a long time ago to go get this big horse. You had to like walk past one of those lion guys.
Yeah,
like Lionel. You had
Actually,
to get
3 of them.
You had to get past them, and then you had to climb a tree, and then you had to like eat some stamina food, and then you paraglide on top of this horse. And then you have to it was so hard to get.
Press L a bunch of times.
Yeah. Yep.
And it takes away your stamina because you need to hold on to the horse. And the real name of it is called Ganon's horse.
Yeah,
we just
that's right.
to call it the big horse.
Well, it's not Ganon's horse anymore. It's your horse.
Yeah.
So you renamed him. What is the name of that guy who likes monsters?
Kilton. He is my favorite, like, NPC.
Yeah. Why is that?
Because, like, he's just cool.
Yeah.
He's a monster.
Okay.
Because they always...
You're right.
I like goblins like him.
Yeah, he drives around in a blimp.
Yeah.
Or a, what are they called? A hot air balloon?
Well, they aren't. It isn't a hot air balloon. It's a little cart with a ginormous storage.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it like floated.
I know, I did too. And then he just disappears out of nowhere at daytime. And what?
Oh, well, you got one of these, this character that you have up here, this Doblin. You have a mask.
Yeah.
Of one of them, right?
Yeah, from Kilton.
From Kilton. And that allows you to walk around near the bad guys and they don't know that you're Link.
And like they're like friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is your favorite about Zelda?
Should we talk about Tears of the Kingdom now?
Sure.
So, Tears of the Kingdom is a new game. Well, I guess it isn't the newest, but it's the second newest game. Goblins are back. They're a little different. They have different horns, and they have new weapons that they spawned with.
Yeah.
And we also have new robots in the game.
That's right.
Sadly, they deleted the Guardians. Guardians are these little walking things that
What do you mean they deleted them?
There's none.
Oh.
There's only one left.
I see what you're saying. So the Breath of the Wild had them, and now Tears of the Kingdom does not have them.
There's only one in the whole game.
Okay. But
which isn't even counted as an NPC.
Oh, yeah.
I guess a bad guy.
Right.
Like, when you take a picture of a Guardian in Breath of the Wild, it, like, says it's a Guardian.
Okay.
In the new game, it says nothing. The old, type of material they didn't want anymore, because now we have Zonite.
Yeah.
Which is actually a better material, because you can actually build with it. And,
yeah, that's one thing I really like about the new game, is how you can kind of, like, build vehicles and build, you can just build cool stuff. I saw somebody build, like, a little companion that can fight bad guys when they're walking around. That's cool.
Because, like, there's these little dog pads,
and
you can put stuff on them, and they wag their tail, and, like, they run towards bad guys.
Yeah. Do you remember that island from Breath of the Wild that we, like, accidentally swam to or found a way to, and it, like, took away all of our weapons?
Oh, yeah, that was very annoying.
And then we had to, like, beat that whole island to get out of there. That was such a weird part of the game. It was so... Do you remember that?
Yeah, but we actually, went into our game's code. Well, I guess we went into the game, and we did this thing where you can actually, like, load into, like, a save file.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
but we ended
that's how we got out.
But we ended up beating it. Don't you remember?
No, we didn't beat it.
I did. Yeah, remember? Because I remember we found out how to... Because we thought we had to kill that giant.
Well, we did.
We didn't. We ended up... Do you remember we were on the cliff, looking down at him sleeping, and then we jumped off and landed on him and grabbed the orb off of his belly button or whatever, or his necklace, and then we ran it up to where it needed to go. And you could just stay farther away from him. You just put it where it needs to be, and then we got that point. Remember that?
But we didn't finish it.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Oh, okay. I could have swore we finished it, because that was the only part that I couldn't figure out for the longest time, was how to kill the giant.
Yeah. But remember when I found out the glitch? Where you can actually, like... So you put the items on the ground.
Yeah.
Like all your all your swords, all your bows, and all your shields.
Uh-huh.
And like all your OP stuff.
Okay.
Then you walk out, and then all it takes is the stuff that you're wearing.
Okay.
And then you get like all your weapons because they're not on you, and the game won't actually delete them.
Oh, that's cool. I don't remember that part.
Yeah.
That's cool, Dylan. That's really fun. I think Amos is waiting for us. What do you think? Should we go hang out with Amos?
Yeah.
He wants to hang out with you.
Bye. Thank you for watching.
Oh, bye. Thanks for watching. Welcome. Thanks for listening to HeyBucko podcast. Do you want to do the outro song?
What's the outro?
I don't know.
Should it just be the same? And what was it?
I don't remember. Should we just say goodbye again?
Goodbye.
Bye.